Welcome, everyone, to today's gathering, meditation, transmission. And just situate yourself back into this body. Just zoom into the body. We have a tendency when energies are strong or there's a lot of fluctuations in the field that we zoom out of the body. And as we're moving out of the eclipse, we're still in this time of turbulence, individual and collective turbulence. And we can allow this turbulence to just be here. And the transmutational force of your consciousness actually takes care of it fully. Today's topic is Viveka Buddhi. And that's part of our, I would call it soul hologram, this Viveka Buddhi. Viveka is that discerning intelligence, Buddhi. Discernment is Viveka, and Buddhi is our higher intelligence. And the way we connect to this discerning higher intelligence is to give way to our embodiment of our soul. And our training here is to embody the soul self in order to live from that space of the thy will be done. It takes guts to actually embody this command fully on this plane because we still are sometimes mired in this illusion that our egos are making the choices. And there's so much choice. And of course, the ego doubts whether to go left or right. But essentially, you can test your level of attainment by seeing to what level do you allow that higher intelligence to guide you. And that's Viveka Buddhi. When the ego self, which is a very necessary thing, when the ego self actually steps aside, it actually loosens the grip over you. And as you notice, our meditations are always around expansion and then embodying the expansion itself. That's very important because you can't truly live from a higher domain unless it's truly integrated into the body mechanism, into this physical body. Okay, I'm just going to start right away the process without talking too much because words can't describe this intelligent force. It's an interesting light shade that I have here. Lamp. Okay, we're going to just co-join our soul essence around this fire. Imagine that we're sitting in a circle and we are starting to pulsate that fire that is dormant in your heart. Sometimes that fire is very much ablaze. And we're going to plug into the spine and light up the spine with the light of awareness. It's glistening with this beautiful fire of the 10,000 suns, the fire essence. And we're going to connect these two spaces in the body, which is your tailbone and your third eye. And as you connect them, just with your consciousness, trace that space between your tailbone and third eye. And you're activating the spinal breath. The more you can remember the spinal breath, the more of this discerning intelligence is available to you. And the breath is going to take place in the following way. When we inhale from the third eye, front body, all the way to the root. That's inhalation. And then you pause. I'm going to be directing it. We pause at the root, and then with the exhale, we push up the breath from the tailbone back into the third eye. And we create this beautiful loop. And with the loop, we are activating the spinal breath, which then what it does, it moves all of your senses inward. It starts pulling the horses instead of pulling you away, the attention away from you. They're going to all gather back, and then we're going to shift up. And then from up, we're going to bring the high into all the way down into the body as well. Meaning up and then down and in. Okay, so let's just feel into the body and feel into the spine. Hopefully you have an erect back. You're not slouching. If you're not forcing anything, the breath is happening naturally. So inhale, front body, and just activate the root as if you were sitting on a golden disc. And exhale up. You can use the sound of inhale, which is a soul like this, constricting the backside of the throat, dropping from the third eye to the root. And then hum would be the exhale, pushing it up through the back body. And again, you can pause and feel the crown. And again, inhale. So feel the root. Sometimes you can also multitask and feel the crown and the root at the same time. And then hum, push it up. This is a Kriya practice. Inhale. Using the Ujjayi breath, which is the constriction of the air, the backside of your throat. We have to start slowing down the mental field. Just do it. Plugging into your deeper awareness. As you push up, you just pause. And at the pauses, the two pauses between the breaths, there is a transgression. Watch it. Every time you inhale, you feel your crown and you feel your tailbone. And what you're doing essentially is you are collecting all of the data and collapsing it into the pranic channel. Just do it while the talking is going on. And last breath out and drop the practice. And what's happening now in your vision, inner vision, just light up, see the spine lit up much more. It's lighting up. And feel your crown and feel your root at the same time. As if there were two sun discs at the top of your head and also at the level of the root. And these sun discs are communicating with all the layers of your multidimensional being perfectly. 15 layers, 3 times 5, groupings of 3. And we are harmonizing all of these layers now. And we are zero pointing all of the misalignments. And zoom into your root, the root disc, and expand it. Just feel there's a burning fire at your root. And we're going to start burning up. This eclipse has a very, very fiery energy. And we're going to harness this burning to do away with all of the inversions. Inversions meaning that there has been a misalignment in the blueprint, a bastardized coding in the blueprint that is allowing, that would essentially have to allow you to have a fully expanded awareness, omniscient, omnipresent, omnipotent, divine nature. And as we somehow allowed, consented to drop in consciousness, we also consented to densify our bodies and stop using our viveka buddhi, which is the discerning higher intelligence. With this new dawning, this new age is upon us. And start knowing that there is nothing outside of you. Nothing outside of you. that poses a solution. It is all in this gesture of reconnection. Feel your spine. That you're going to rewire your remembrance. It's exactly that. Rewiring so that you can plug into your remembrance. You're not learning anything new. You're just remembering. Putting the different members together, the different aspects of your consciousness. And now your breath had settled. It has its own course and it's much slower. So start plugging into the back side of your heart and the fire at the root. So the heart is going to start pulling into itself and harmonizing, but also magnetizing all of the misaligned data that may be in the collective field, in our co-joint holographic field, so that with our joint powers, we can command the field and fully bring about a transmutation, a healing, a transgression into the truth of our soul. So just literally see your crown and your root light up with this golden crystalline white fire light. Yes. And it starts clearing all of the obscurations, the obstructions that is layered over your crown and also your root chakra, burning it all out. And now see, literally visualize that dark spots or shadows are being engulfed, attracted to the middle of the back side of your heart. And it's literally pulling it into itself, into a vanishing point, fully neutralizing, clearing all of the intrusions, the overlays, the holographic inserts, fully removed. And right now, see that the heart intelligence is magnetizing any and all implants that may be still remaining in the root chakra. It's screwing it loose and then attracting it back into the light of the heart. Know that your root and your crown are mirror images of each other. So we are zero pointing all of the victim consciousness, victimizer consciousness. Just you have to give permission, give a leeway, permission. Literally unhook all of these survival programs, suffering programs that have been implanted from the crown and then dropped into the root so that our human earthly experience becomes a limited one. Cancel, delete, neutralize. The heart right now is set up to work as a vacuum cleaner because it has the power of the 0 point, moving all of the inversions back into source. It's very powerful right now. Back into source, back into source. Perfect. And just fill these spaces right now, your crown and your root, with golden pink light, evoking a quality of Kuan Yin, who is a female Buddha of compassion and love and healing. Because we can't just remove things from the hologram, we have to heal it and fill it with something that is nourishing. So just feel it. Oh, it's re-nourishing. You can even place a beautiful, beautiful pink lotus in your crown and also in your root. It's literally a rewiring. And it's that possible, that instantaneously, because there is no time. There's no time and no space. So healing is here right now. All you need is your free will. Okay. And now we're connecting the third eye and your womb or hara space for men, the genital area, with the heart. So the heart starts to harmonize and pull into itself all of the clutter that's laying over your third eye, all of the false overlays, the implants, everything that is not serving your highest soul path. I'm being told that everybody is accustomed to just exist at a subsisting level, which is not honoring their full light. So we're removing these codes, these programs, and also in the womb and hara area, we're removing anything and everything that is moving your creational force downwards, feeding loose energy to the lower 4D realm. I command that everyone present in this field reclaim their sovereignty. I reclaim my sovereign energy. I reclaim my sovereign light. I reclaim my sovereign wisdom. And I reveal myself to the purity of love. So it is. It's a very powerful magnetization. Just notice that your breath is not jerking and your spine is straight, beautifully straight and activated. As this is going on, just see back and forth. Just feel that space between your third eye and root. Just trace it, trace it, trace it, trace it, trace it, and pull all of your conscious awareness in there. It's almost like playing an instrument, a very, very divine instrument. Mm-hmm. What other data needs to be 0 pointed? Clutching, needing, seeking for love from others, from a place of lack, from a place of separation. May these programs be fully released, removed, deleted. And divine intelligence is leading now your creative force. That's the relationship between your third eye and sacral center. From now on, I command to use my sexual force in alignment with the purity and the intelligence of the divine Mother Father force in this vessel. So it is. Light up your spine even more. As we move into the throat, the throat center, and the solar plexus center, connecting it to the heart. Just continue feeling. These three centers. Multitask. And feel that your throat is being magnetized to the heart, removing all of the blockages that were created by you not daring to say what you mean, or also clearing all of the hurtful things that you said because you felt hurt. Clear it, delete it, remove it. It is in your throat center where you start hearing the divine guidance. Throat center. It is when you clear the center, you connect to this divine playfulness, the wisdom. Move it into the 0 point of the heart, moving all of these cordings that are keeping you away from expressing exactly your soul essence. You can literally feel that the heart is like engulfing and neutralizing, removing all of this data that is the past. It's no longer viable. It's fully outdated. And at the same time, connecting the solar plexus, your power center, with the heart. And start releasing all the hooks and cords to situations and people and places from many timelines and lifetimes. that are thwarting your soul light. And just see, literally see, that there is this black, dark force being removed into the center of the heart, which is so bright that it neutralizes all of the miscodings. It has the power of the 10,000 suns, the backside of the heart. It is the vanishing point, the inception point of the Great Mother's womb, moving it all in there. There's absolutely nothing remaining that is of the past, whether be on a collective, on your family level, or personal level. And now we're giving this command to align our personal will with the will of the divine. Notice in your solar plexus that the divine will is not outside of you. It's not something you're gaining. It is something you're aligning with. And just feel now that you plunged into this open pranic channel from the heart upward all the way to pure consciousness, and from the heart downward through your tailbone all the way into the planet, opening up this expansive circuit of your torus field. A torus field looks like a donut-shaped energy circulation that moves in all directions, creating between a magnetic pole, between two magnetic poles, creating with electricity. That is a torus field. Your heart has a torus field. Your body has a torus field. The planet has a torus field. And so on. And we are now harmonizing with the first planetary torus field. Zoom into your heart. Planetary torus field. And then cosmic torus field. So expanded. Galactic torus field. And just as you became this open circuit of light, allow a forceful, cascading, golden crystalline white light to start pouring down into the center of the torus, which is the center of the donut. And you're just becoming this site where you're receiving pure consciousness transmission, a pure consciousness transmission, connecting to your purest soul frequency, adjusting to that light. And just allow this is a visceral downpour of cascading, living plasma light. And why this is the final step is because it is so powerful that it overwrites all of the distortions that may be present in your hologram from the 12th dimension to the first dimension. The more you can become the site of this pure downpour, meaning you open yourself up, your soul automatically is receiving the upgrade through the light frequency. And now, when the veils are so thin, that's why we might feel some of the turbulences of our subconscious mind. And we allow this beautiful downpour to start entering our nervous system, the vagus nerve paths, all of the cells and subatomic particles. It's not just a belief, it's actually happening because you ask and it is given. You always have the sovereign free will to command your energy. Never forget that. You have a sovereign free will to reclaim all of your energy from all space-time, magnetizing all of your soul fragments that may have splintered off through trauma. We are retrieving our original gold print. It's no longer a blueprint, it's a gold print. And the Taurus, what it does, it's feeding the information from the individual level to the cosmic level, and from the cosmic level back to the individual level. And we ask to remove any and all entities, demonic entities, energies, attaching spirits, any and all contracts that we have signed, knowingly or unknowingly, from any timeline, lifetime, here and now. Remove, delete, neutralize. So it is. We're still correcting the gold print, adjusting to it, implementing it in this body vehicle. And notice how your breath is just natural, but much more deeper. In your field is now filled with light. It's not jerked by thoughts, feelings, sensations. This beautiful alignment the cosmic heart opens you up to your immediate experience of expansive, self-aware, because it's self-aware emptiness. And the more of this instantaneous downpour is received, the more of the final corrections can take place. It's that simple. Just feel your spine expanding upward and downward as the altar of God. God is never outside of you because you are the Alpha and you are the Omega. And just feel one more time that the spine is so lit up and it's receiving the pure light of consciousness. It's kind of like recognizing its own luminescence. And what it does in this process of recognition, it starts to dispel, it starts to cancel out the overlays. It cancels out the darkness, it cancels out the density. And all you're left with, be brave, all you're left with is this emancipated emptiness. Emptiness is not a very positive word for your ego, but just bear with me. Feel how natural it feels. There's nothing to seek. There's nothing to complete you anymore because you are inherently complete. I know you can hear me. I know you can remember. But completeness arises from emptiness. And emptiness is just another word for that which is boundless, self-illuminated, self-knowing, unconditionally loving, purity of your divine nature. It's not clinging on to anything. It's just at the backdrop. that lies beneath all phenomena, all that arises. That is the inner intelligence, the God intelligence. Test it a little bit. Is there any doubt in it? Is there even any fatigue in it? Is there any lack in it? Is there fear in it? And the light is so strong now that it fully removes everything that is not in alignment with your pure Christed being. When you open up to the cosmic intelligence, that is called the crucified man, because it's crucified by the opening, the vertical and the horizontal harmony of your divine awareness. It opens into all of your multidimensional being and beyond, where you are not. But it also is embodied here on this earth plane, which is the vertical. That is called full integration, where the divine is integrated with the phenomenal, the relative with the immanent and transcendent. May we all walk this embodiment of pure consciousness, the crystalline living light. So it is.